Welcome back to another episode of the K-Dog and Fish Show. I am Fish.
K-Dog.
On this episode, we have all 6 of the Avengers Assemble Amazon exclusives. We're going to take them out of box and put them all together.
It's assemblation time.
I don't think that's a real word.
It is now. Google it.
And we're back. So on this episode, we got ourselves all of the Avengers Assemble Amazon exclusives. And when these were being released, they said that they were all going to fit together, like the bases, so to make one piece, which is really cool. So we thought we would open them up, show them off to you guys, put them together, and chat about it.
We've had this show in the bank for like months.
Oh, wow, yeah.
We're like, we should do this show. Yeah, we should. And then we just don't do it.
After like the last one released was the Cap.
Yeah.
And that was like Christmas.
Yeah.
And we got them all, and we've been like, oh, that'd be a cool YouTube show.
That'd be amazing. We should really do that. Okay, no.
So the first one that came out was the Iron Man.
Yeah.
Do you want to grab that one?
I got her.
Now, this is, of course, going off of the 2012 first Avengers film.
I put it on the angle.
That's perfect.
Don't want to get any glare.
No ain't glare. No ain't glare.
Professionals.
You don't want to... It was the scene in the end of Avengers when they're all back to back and the camera kind of pins around them.
Yeah.
So the way that these bases work, and after we show off each box, then we'll open them all up and put it all together. So this is the first one released was Iron Man.
And arguably the coolest one.
I think this is the coolest one. Yeah,
I think so too. So,
yeah. Oh, and let's show the back.
Oh, okay.
So when each one came out, there was sort of a silhouette of what the next one would be.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Yeah, this is kind of the first time they ever did something like this.
The first time where you sold individual pops, or in this case, Pop Deluxes, to then somehow assemble in, of course, being Avengers Assemble.
You mean assemblation?
Assemblation.
Yeah.
Correct. I don't think that's a word.
It's correct.
The first time where you'd buy separate things and then actually be able to put them together in the Funko world. I'm pretty sure this is the first.
The Star Wars one came out.
Yeah, but I don't believe those bases all fit together.
They don't fit together, which is... I thought they did, but I guess it doesn't really make sense.
But a really cool set.
Still a cool set, yeah.
So the next one that they released was the Incredible Hulk.
Yep. Again,
there you go.
But not as cool.
All done through, although this is the highest valued.
Yeah, that's...
Right.
Well, I mean, yeah. Values are values, but yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, the Iron Man was actually really highly valued.
It was, yeah, for a while.
Still decently, but right now the Hulk is the highest value.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Also, when we are done with all this, you'll be able to go to kdogandfish.com and purchase all of these individually or as a set. We'll give more info on that in the details in the description. The second one released was the Hulk.
The Hulk, I'll spin it around so you can see the back of it.
There you go.
I'm going to put that one straight.
The bases are cool, too. I actually don't, this is a really cool pose.
Yeah, actually, you know what? I didn't like it at first, but now that I'm looking at it, it's pretty cool.
So according to the back, what was the next one that was released?
Hawkeye.
The Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is this one.
Yeah, this one's got a pretty low value because it's Hawkeye. Although his hair is really nice.
He does have great hair.
I always pick on Hawkeye.
There will be a new Hawkeye series coming to Disney Plus.
There you go.
With Haley Stanfield as well. Or I can't remember how to...
Okay.
Actress.
Haley's going to be...
She's an actress named Haley.
I do like his hair. His hair is on point.
In this or in general?
In general, too. He's got that Renner. He nails it. He's got the hair going.
Renner hair,
yeah.
So Hawkeye was the next one to be released, complete with he's crouching with his bow and arrow. That's what he does.
Yeah. He is the best Hawkeye. We really appreciate everything he does for us.
And what was next?
Thor.
This one's cool.
Thor one's cool, yeah. I do like the Thor one. I only crap on Hawkeye just because it's fun. But anything Thor is awesome. So
in this one he is posed. He's just ready with the hammer.
He's ready.
His helmet's by his side on the concrete there.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool.
I think we'll get a lot more detail once we take them out of box too.
For sure. Yeah.
So I'll put this one over here.
Yeah. All right. Cool. And
Next up,
Black Widow. This one we didn't get a lot of. I don't know why we didn't get a lot of this one. We seem to have got a lot. We got way more Thors. I think we double ordered those.
Yeah.
But then Black Widow, we don't have a ton of them. I don't know.
We actually should. I don't think there were a ton were available.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
But the problem is that we knew that they combined to make sets, and now we have some that are more than others. So when we do put them on the website for sale, we'll have less sets and more individuals.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. So, but
Black Widow.
It's okay. It's kind of boring. That's probably the most boring out of all of them.
Just because of the way the figure's posed.
Yeah, just kinda,
Gotcha.
No,
I actually remember in the movie when they did that circle shot, she's basically just back to back with them, and she's just holding a gun, right?
Yeah.
She has a gun in this one. Yeah.
Yeah. So
holding a gun. Okay.
All right, and then of course
the piece de resistance,
the cap.
This one's cool.
Yeah, I think the Thor's better though. The Thor and the Iron Man I think are better than this, but I still do like it.
Let's see the pose.
Just
a little bit of flames there behind them.
The flames behind are pretty.
And you can see from the back that all of them, this is the complete set now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they did the 6.
I meant the flames are pretty pimp. I kind of said pretty and then paused.
Were you talking about Chris Evans or
pretty pimp?
Gotcha.
Not just pretty. Oh, those flames are pretty.
Those are pretty flames.
Pretty flames. I'm glad they put the flames in there because the flames are pretty. No, they're not. They're pretty pimp.
They're pretty pimp.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that is all 6.
Yeah.
And of course, we've been as we put them out, we were giving you guys close-ups of what each of them look like in box. Now we're gonna actually pause for a second, and when we come back, we'll have them all out of box and show you what they look like all put together. And we're back. So we put them all together. We took them out of box.
Yeah.
It fits together like a puzzle.
Yeah.
I'm going to actually take a picture and I'll post it here right now so you can see the middle piece that came in the back of the Black Widow box, which was really cool. So that piece goes in the middle.
Right.
You won't be able to see it from this camera angle. Yeah. And then each piece fits onto that piece. And it's just the Avengers symbol. It is really cool.
Honestly, now that it's out, it's really amazing.
This is awesome.
And I got to send an apology out to Hawkeye.
It looks better out of box.
Out of box.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome, actually. So.
All right.
Big apology to Renner still. Choice on the do. The do, top shelf.
Top shelf.
But other than that.
He has great hair.
He does have great hair. Yeah, it's really, actually, now that it's out, it's really, I want one now.
This is really cool.
I had no desire to own this before. Yeah. And now that it's out, now I'm like, I have to have this.
And I actually thought it would take up more space. And it doesn't. I was worried actually that this device, which will not be named until the bloopers, wouldn't be big enough to hold it all.
This
And
is
it
like
is
nice for like Christmas, right? You put this on, centerpiece for Christmas.
At the dinner table?
At the dinner table.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Here's my Avengers Assemble set.
There you go.
So this is what it looks like all put together. We're going to spin it around so you can see each individual one. All the pieces fit together. There's Hawkeye.
I also love that Funko thought of this, or like, it's like, hey, let's bring out something new, and again, they're always reinventing stuff, which is just great. I'm really impressed with this.
Isn't the detail on the Iron Man taking off, right? But then there's like bricks and flames and Thor's helmet, and
I never noticed the helmet because it was in box until you take it out. It's just
This is again recreating that scene from Avengers, the first film. When they're all back to back and the camera spins around it, to get this in a Funko Deluxe set, to have all of them individually turn into one big Funko piece set, this is really cool.
It's pretty awesome. We almost need one on display in the store.
Maybe this is the one.
Could be.
There we go.
Could be.
So we thank you guys so much for tuning into this show. Tell us what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and don't forget, you can get these individually or as a set for a deal price on kdogandfish.com, our website.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I'm really impressed.
Yeah, this is really cool.
I also just hiccuped and I held it in, and I think I might have... I think I popped my ears.
But at least you didn't do it on mic, so there you go.
I think I seriously popped my ears.
Something's wrong now. All right, as we take K-Dog to the doctor, we appreciate you guys very much, and thanks for tuning into the show. Until next time, I'm Fish.
K-Dog.
We'll see you again soon.
Peace. It's going to be a fun YouTube show for everyone at home.
Which I'm not sure which character this is.
Well, enjoy the giggles and the funny stuff. It'll be fun. Oh boy.
Oh.
YouTube. Little bit of Kahlua in here.
Yeah, well, what else is in that coffee?
Oh.
Welcome back to another episode of the K-Dog and Fish Show. I am Fish.
K-Dog.
On this episode, we're going to unbox and put together the Avengers Assemble set and see what it looks like. All
assembled.
How do we say that without saying assemble twice?
Just put together.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Take two. This is the Marvel's Avengers Assemble show.
Assemble.
Who is your... There's been a big debate. Yeah. Who is the best Chris in the MCU?
Oh, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans.
Yeah.
Or Chris Pratt. So it's the top, those three.
Those three. Who's the best Chris in the MCU? Go.
If I'm going to have a beer with anyone?
Yeah.
Chris Pratt.
Okay.
Hands down.
Okay.
If I'm going to cuddle with anyone? Chris Hemsworth.
Yes. I didn't know cuddling was an option.
If I'm just going to hang out, maybe watch a game, Chris Evans.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
Okay.
That's my list.
Your list.
That's my list.
Yeah. K-Dog's top Chris's.
I'm open to the cuddling, Hemsworth, if you're watching this. I'm going to do the whole show like this. You start. I go after you. You start first.
You sound like Laka from Taxi.
Exactly. Where do you want to go? Moscow on the Hudson. Remember that movie?
Oh, with Robin Williams?
Yeah. Wasn't Laka the taxi driver?
That movie? No, you're thinking of Yakov Smirnoff.
I'm thinking of Yakov Smirnoff. Okay, let's go.
In Mother Russia. Cars. I know.
That was Yakov. You're thinking of Andy Kaufman from Taxi. Yeah. So you're thinking, oh yeah, that's true. That sounds like that.
Andy Kaufman from Taxi is the impression that you're doing.
That's what. Yeah. Now I'm doing Hotel Transylvania.
your impressions go.
I'm all over the map.
All over the place.
I'm all over the map. Okay.
So if you could be one Avenger from the original Avengers movie, which Avenger would you be?
Iron Man. Totally.
Me too.
Always.
Iron Man.
For sure. 100%.
So, and then you've got, your other choices then, Hulk, Thor, Cap.
Yeah.
Who's the least obvious for you?
Hawkeye.
I didn't.
Yeah, I haven't got to finish.
I don't have to finish. No. You would rather, out of all of them, you would not want to be Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, for sure.
What about Black Widow?
That suit would look good on me.
Fact. So it's the Avengers Assemble show.
Yeah, 6.
So at the end, we're going to put them all together and show everybody what it looks like.
Cool. How are we going to do that?
I brought a Lazy Susan.
Great.
Put them out. We'll spin it. Why?
I love Lazy Susans.
Okay, yeah.
I can't believe it's called Lazy Susan.
It is offensive to people named Susan.
I don't care about that. I just think it's cool. I don't think it's lazy at all. I think it's genius.
It should be called the Genius Susan.
Exactly. You want to get up to get the salt? Nice. Spin it around.
Right?
That's
way more.
Yeah, your mayo, your mustard, your barbecue sauce.
All the condiments.
You spin that puppy around, boom, it's in your mouth. Boom, genius. Nothing lazy about that. It's efficient.
It is. It
should be the efficient Susan.
There you go.
Boom. That's it. Trademark.
It's an amazing episode.
Okay, let's start. Fun show. Giggle.
It is like Yakov.
It's more Yakov.
Yakov had a baby with Laka from Taxi.
Oh, that'd be a hot baby.
No, it'd be a hairy baby.
But it'd be funny. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Start the show. Go. Funny. Joke. Go. Another thing about the Lazy Susan is it's pretty offensive to every Susan out there.
It's kind of like that thing where if you complain to a manager, you're called a Karen.
Yeah.
That's not really fair to all Karens.
Yeah, but it fits. But no, we're talking about the Lazy Susan. So, honestly, and this has been around forever.
The Lazy Susan.
It's never going to get replaced.
No.
Now, they do have remote control ones now.
Oh, do they?
So are those like the lazier Susans?
Should have brought one of those.
So that's a lazier Susan.
The Lazy Susan 2.0.
2.0.
What about, there's no other, you couldn't introduce a Lazy Susan now in today's culture as an invention?
No.
And call it that?
No.
You would never get away with that.
No. You couldn't do that. There's nothing on the market like the Messy Michael.
Okay.
I don't know what you'd even use it for.
You're cleaning out your clogged drain. It's a tool that does that.
Yeah, give me the messy Michael.
Yeah.
Nah, it doesn't work. The smelly Sarah. I don't know what that would even do either, but you know what I'm saying. You know where I'm going with this. You
couldn't introduce a device in this day and age with a negative connotation associated with somebody's word and then sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how do you trademark and create and patent something like this?
The Lazy Susan.
I created this and I'm just going to call it the Lazy Susan. You seem to be doing pretty well for yourself there, sir. You seem like you retired at a fairly young age. How'd you pull that off? I created the Lazy Susan. My mother's name is Susan. I had Miley sitting here, right? The parrot comes walking along the top of the couch coming over to me, and I'm just like, yeah, because I don't want to hang out with the damn parrot. She goes walking back, stops, looks at Miley, who's a Rottweiler Shepherd, I might add, literally chomps down on her nose. Miley's just like chomped on her nose.
Ow.
Yeah, and I was like, I had to grab Miley because it was like Miley's like, oh, having parrot for dinner?
Would it be a beak?
Yeah, it was a beak. Yeah, the beak. Right on her nose. Like, because she picked her head up to look at her, and she just chomped right on her nose.
So wait. The parrot bit Miley.
Miley, right on the nose.
Oh, okay.
Right on the nose.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, right on the nose. And I was just like, I had to grab the dog. Because the dog was like, that's it, bitch.
Oh, it's on.
It's on. Just
throwing down gloves. Nice. Do you think that anyone named Susan now would want to like outwork anybody else?
Oh, you got to overachieve.
Yeah, so that you're not you're to prove that you're not lazy.
Yeah, there's actually something on the market that actually if you're not quite as efficient as everyone else, they're like, "See? Name fits."
Lazy Susan.
Name fits.
Oh, I still have a headache from hitting my head. I'm not gonna lie.
You have what we like to refer to as a concussion.
I have pain, right?
You are concussed.
Here?
Yeah.
Not so much here.
Not so much here, but right here. Yeah.
I still have pain.
You have a concussion.
Most likely.
You are Yeah. Yesterday we were sitting in here just discussing this week and trying to figure everything out, and you actually for about 4 or 5 sentences started speaking Russian.
I don't even know Russian.
And I just let it go. I was like, you're changing, man.
I have no recollection of this.
You just went right into Russian. And I was like, all right, cool. Might have been Czech. I don't know, but it definitely wasn't English.
Wasn't English.
I just went with it. I didn't want to interrupt you. You were on a group. I
appreciate that.
You were doing well. It was pretty funny, actually. You made some good points. Probably. I don't know. Do you think when the Lazy Susan came out, how many husbands whose wives were named Susan did they buy them this for Christmas and just thought it was the funniest thing ever?
That's such a dick thing to do. Hey, Susan!
Look what I got for you!
Look what I got for you! Divorce. What are you doing after the show today?
Oh, I'm going to the worst place on earth. Yeah.
What's that?
The grocery store.
Why is that?
I hate the grocery store. I hate the grocery store on a regular day. I hate it even more in a pandemic.
What bothers you about the grocery store?
I don't even know where to begin. I never go to the grocery store. I try to avoid it as much as possible, first of all. If I can't get it at a max, I got to go to the grocery store. But
you prefer a convenience store, is what you're saying.
Anywhere but a grocery store.
But if you have to go to a grocery store, what's bugging you?
I hate that we can't use baskets anymore.
At specific
grocery. My grocery store, though not mine, I don't own it.
The one that you go
I own it. I'm using a damn basket. I can't use baskets anymore.
So you have to use a cart.
And I'm not a cart guy.
Gotcha.
I was never a cart guy before. I was a basket guy. I only got enough to fill the basket. I never exceeded that. I'd come back the next day. I don't care. I'm not going over it.
So now that you have to use a cart, this upsets you.
It upsets me because I usually have to get 2 or 3 things and I'm pushing the stupid cart around like an idiot.
Giant cart.
It's got tonic water and pepperoni sticks in it.
That's it.
Like, that's all I'm here for. I want a gin and tonic and a pepperoni stick while I watch the game tonight.
And you got to use a big.
I got to use a massive cart, and then Express is closed, and I got to stand in line with all the people packing for the apocalypse.
The worst thing is also being that guy with the basket who has too many things in his basket.
Oh yeah, I've seen those guys.
And those people,
I'm never that guy.
Yeah,
I don't want to be that guy. I walk by and they go, "Guy should have got a cart."
Yeah,
I never want to be that. But then the worst part is The worst part about grocery shopping as well is when you get the basket and then you're like slowly making your way towards the back of the grocery store, and then you keep finding stuff that are like, can't pass up on savings like that, like peanuts 3 for $5.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to fill your basket, but then your basket's at that point where it's too full. Yeah. And you're looking back going, I'm way too far from the entrance to go back to get a cart.
Yeah.
So now you're slowly becoming that guy.
You just leave.
I just drop the basket and leave. Yeah, just like that. I'm that guy.
I won't get a cart.
I'm like, I can't do it. I just leave. Go to Max.
Welcome back to another episode of the K-Dog and Fish Show. I am Fish.
K-Dog.
On this episode, we are going to take some Hawkeye, some Black Widow,
yeah,
some Hulk,
yeah,
some Thor,
sure,
some Cap,
do it,
some Iron Man.
Got it.
We're going to assemble them.
We're going to mash it into together.
We're going to make it an assemble.
Great.
Ensemble. Do we say assemble?
We're gonna assemble the ensemble.
Right? Try saying that fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna assemble the Avengers ensemble.
I gotta do it.
Whatever.
Yeah.